You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Rightmove Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
It's Labor Day. After all the grind, stress, and queries at the office, it's time to ease your brain, laugh out loud, and feel like the CEO. Laugh with Kingdom. Hustle will make sense on Labor Day, Friday, May 1st, 2026. Venue, prestigious Bintu Money Hotel, 7 p.m. Ticket prices: 500 millions. Answer: 1,000 millions. I mean, table for 4, 10,000 millions. Adil, table for 8, 20,000 millions. You don't buy yourself plenty. Now come and laugh. No excuse. Media partner Liberty Online TV and cooked by Eminence Africa.
I say it don't make sense. I don't make sense.
I'm a bad number 9. I did dribble, I did dive.
Kalon's design they present the king of comedy, the funniest man at salon, comedian faculty. This is the big show where everybody they wait for. The event go happen na Radisson Blue Mamioko Hotel na Aberdeen this year, April 10, and they start 7 o'clock sharp. This year own event gets special title. We call them the DNA edition. It go loud, it go sweet, it go full of serious laugh. Ticket and day for sale as follows. Diploma, 200 leons. Degree, 500 leons. Masters, 1,000 leons. PhD, na by donation. If you are laugh, so tell you belly arts, no miss this one. This them now we sponsor. For sponsorship and more information, call now and make your own brand join this unforgettable night with comedian faculty. See you on the 10th of April.
Wise men bank with UBA.
Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leons? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition. As the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new loans scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new loans. And third prize, 20,000 new loans. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE regional office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfc-sarah-leon@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, Unlocking Young Talent and Shaping the Leaders of Tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
Freetown City Council Public Notice Enforcement of Frontage Cleanliness. The Freetown City Council FCC has observed with serious concern that many owners and occupiers of buildings within the municipality of Freetown continue to neglect the cleaning and maintenance of their frontages, premises, and private drainage systems. In several instances where cleaning is attempted, waste is left piled near drainages, creating an unsightly, unhealthy, and environmentally hazardous condition. Part 3 of the Freetown City Council Solid Liquid Waste and Collection Bylaws 2024, Clause 8, Subsection 1A clearly states, an owner or occupier shall maintain and keep clean his frontage, premises, and private drainage systems. Clause 8, Subsection 2 further provides that an owner or occupier who contravenes sub-relegations 1 commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 5,000 new leons or to imprisonment for not exceeding 6 months or to both fine or imprisonment. The Freetown City Council hereby informs the public that full enforcement of the city bylaws has commenced. The FCC Metropolitan Police have been deployed across the municipality to monitor compliance, conduct routine patrols, and document violations. Any individual, business, or institution found contravening the above provisions will face immediate penalties, including fines not exceeding 5,000 new leons, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months, or both fine and imprisonment as provided by law. A clean city is not only a legal obligation, it is a shared responsibility. When residents fail to maintain their frontages or misuse public spaces, the entire city suffers the consequences. FCC therefore urges all residents, businesses, and institutions to cooperate fully and maintain their surroundings. A clean city begins with you. Maintain your frontage, dispose your waste properly, respect public spaces, and obey the law.
Pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE Regional Office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfcsierra-leone@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, unlocking young talent and shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. And we, where they bring this edition, come to you this Wednesday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And me, Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, the 8th day of April 2026. Inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we get series of public interest stories them again, where we can discuss, as we can always do. The first one, we got for can look at concern where Edmond Abu, where na the executive director for Native Consortium in position, he gets concern regarding the statements where President B.O.B. make na month, where we been start for look at yesterday. And also now this edition of the Breakfast Show, we got for can talk to Yvonne Akisoya, where they represent the All People's Congress APC councillors and chairperson them. Well, they don't write one letter to the country director for World Bank, Oside, and say grave concerns regarding accountability of World Bank funded projects and APC-led local councils. Well, waiting at the content of that letter day, why they write letter to the World Bank country director, we go for discuss discuss them inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. And later in the program also, we go for talk to the Deputy Chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, when Robert Kondema Kagbo, he go for can talk about the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, how they plan for retain power. We all know say anything in Canada. Any media, they always say 2028 elections, now the SLPP will get for win them. While waiting at the roadmap to winning the 2028 elections, you go hear it from the Deputy Chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party.
All right. When we read the headlines, them, I just be laugh. Interesting times. The APC mayor them.
Let's start the program with laugh. Because we're calling Council of Mayors and Chairpersons. Council of Mayors and Chairpersons.
Actually, not the mayor them. Only mayor them come together. They then go report to World Bank. Okay, well, maybe let not say complain. I don't know. They say they get concerned. But you're not part of governance. You say they boycott.
Yeah, but you're still concerned.
It just sound like hope is possible.
In the pond and out of
when you're a paddy malice. They don't they talk. When you say I do something, go tell him, Mama.
We listen.
We don't judge.
We don't judge. That's what we are doing now in Sierra Leone. We listen and we don't judge. Anyway, where even come, we can't tell we why the SLPP chairperson, the All People's Congress APC party chairpersons and still concerned about waiting to happen with World Bank projects, even though they're not in our office. Yeah. So how they tell you waiting to happen?
That's a misery.
I don't know.
Anyway, what kind of waiting inside the letter where they write to the World Bank country director. Yeah. They say they get concerned, but the World Bank project them way then they implement and waiting at them concern there, waiting to happen. Money don't lost.
Concern they miss the role in the play.
That money miss.
So they're scared say accountability issues. Because citing out accountability and writing to donor partners, you must know something.
But if now money missing, the question now is why not the Anti-Corruption Commission? Or for say themselves not get confidence in the
something like the boycotts, the part of anything direct governance. But they go to the international partners, Anyway, like we say, we're not call and complain, but we listen, we don't judge.
Anyway,
they come,
see,
it will tell the people.
And yesterday the mayor saying in the lead, all in company mayor them. So Ego can't tell we exactly what's in them put inside this letter. But let we continue. Well, if you follow Liberty Online TV yesterday, we start a conversation we get for do with President Bio in speech where he make na matujon where the SLPP go open the party office, state of the art party office, very beautiful party office where they open a matujon. Well, His Excellency make a statement where from Saturday to night don't come under serious scrutiny for that statement day. The one they speak Monday like Mabel there. Then say the president say anybody will support APC. Because I don't speak Mende.
Right?
Yes, so me know they talk Mende.
CDR Tunis was here as well. They also don't interpret within the presidency. Although Mike say CDR Mende get small question, but also don't interpret.
Well, you interpret because you speak Mende. You hear Mende.
Tutu me Mende not reach yanda. The
funny thing is, everybody get an interpretation.
We get Musa. I don't know if you go just one come.
So Musa na the invisible person where they do all the good work.
This morning, if you don't remind me, waiting that statement, man.
All right, well, law no labor. Since I interpret your own version.
No, you're not
because Mike don't tell you yesterday in your own version of what you understand. CDI at Tunis himself don't tell we. I see even people they ask AI. AI self don't tell we waiting His Excellency the President mean.
And interestingly, I don't see different rights up regarding this president in statements. This morning, somebody just writes na in platform say it's rather they say the pa too strict in a smile in a joke. They say now the pa begin joke. We take them back as issue.
They say the pa joke then why? The parents say joke them wild though, so if
They make
they
us
now
small,
for the make us small. And one other institution again where a lot of people don't call out, say they know you the it, then good at giving out fines.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I've been in touch since Sunday with Emmanuel Koivaya, when I the chairperson for PPIC. First, he say not see the video. I sent and to him. Then he watch him. He said they need for meet. Yesterday, all day I didn't in phone. He said they don't meet it and still they analyze the video.
The internet challenge.
Is that humor? Anyway,
the clip long. The internet challenge.
Let me go now to somebody else again yesterday when he said don't give you your interpretation.
Yes.
In fact,
it gets in way, see. I know even a bit talk Randy.
Well, at the studio this morning, we don't get one who first studio guest who they can talk to in Edmond Abu Jr., where yesterday he taken in social media platforms, himself interprets the statement of His Excellency. And fortunately, Edmond they speak Mende, he talk the exactly within His Excellency says Mende and interpret him. And we get Edmond this morning where himself go can give you opinion and thoughts of this statement where His Excellency be make over the weekend on Saturday to be specific. Nabonth. Good morning, Edmond.
Good morning, Khadija. Thank you.
Now, your statement where you make, firstly, you say the statement of His Excellency, quote and unquote, I quote you exactly, not my words, they are yours. You said His Excellency statement unfortunate and not a distraction. You even go as far as giving back history, how some of their statements are getting potential for win sympathy votes for APC in a place like Month, where the SLPP believes in a stronghold. Firstly, you say a distraction and an unfortunate statements. What in bring you to then two adjectives then they will use for describe His Excellency statement?
Yeah, firstly, you know, family I want for good morning, Khadija Mibel. And of course, firstly, another year in the capacity of native consortium head. At the end, the capacity as a Sierra Leonean and somebody who don't be pro-democracy, who don't fight for this democracy. And somebody where the very platform wanna be the work 98.1. Me don't work on that platform there. We don't struggle for this issue of democracy. And I could even caution, say, we need to allow them politicians and wild statements them for this the real way to don't struggle for some of who don't make supreme sacrifice. As a matter of fact, somebody could sit down and like, wait, man, when this other person be make that statement, they be talk, this other person, well, family, they can't demystify answer all and the easy way to make a react to President Bio, because number one, President Bio not to like any other person way like they will now politician will not contribute nothing to this democracy. President Bio don't contribute bigly to this democracy. The tender in 1995, 1996, where President Bio take over, some of them be very young activists, youth activists, they would come up, me be trade unionists, they work national that's where they call it in February. What the President Bio do, no need to do them. That are the confessor any day. In fact, the book of the right self native consultant they celebrate to 25 years this year. I don't put on there. What it do for like a handover power at the time where kuna be fashion, when I be style, for like me, where be to say power not to mampama, for handover to civilian government, not to all young man they do an intended day. So that's number one. I want for commend them, and he knows that, you understand. And then secondly, it make us see for this and call nine pull and a bush. We see we watch on live now SLBC. So if you don't contribute towards that, and not only that, the occasion we go make that statement there, not go make that statement as president, and make that statement as party leader. So they address her as a politician. So long gets that premise the force. You understand? The statement simple. Interpretation or interpretation mean amende. You understand? Of course, we don't, the statements, I don't know, argue over what it mean. What it mean want for talk about to answer a question at the context. And I think say President Bio miss a lot of the context we put on, and not a human a joke, but an expensive joke, na distraction and unfortunate. I the defend already a talk. One, Lord, look at the context first we talk. He say, a bill in premise per say, what and really already talk na to say, bonds not be habitable for SLPP. That is true. But President Biola puts you up to speed. The issue we happen a bonds, not to you cause them. The post we cause them be late pakaba. And all the bonds the way they listing. The native of bond no say, number one, bond district na de na be pakaba them na then na like bralo them to pakaba. Pakaba abandoned this district. He played ungratefulness to this district. Party Shakaba contributed bigly to him. And not only that, when between 2002 elections, because at the 1996 election, most of the one they won at the interview, so they young, we big for them. With all due respect, they not be the part of the political architecture from 1996 to 2000, particularly the Lome Peace Accord. And then what they say, the Bintumani 1 and 2. So what it happen, not to be you maker. So for even go say, oh yes, that SLPP not be fashionable in a bond. Why? Because the Bontonians then protest vote against SLPP. Number one, in fact, of all the Southeast districts, not only Bont, now then vote wildly to a point that they gave me a win at PMDC in 2007. So not to you creator. Now SLPP. Pak and Escoma talk one talk. You see the problem the APC say this APC. Not to be APC creator. Now be revolt votes to a point that they get councillors, they get mayors, now that very district. At the end of the day, they not be like SLPP. In fact, what in Charles Magabi they do, anybody remember very well. Charles Magabi see reach sat inside in a bond, the boss cry for us. Charles Magabi to the cry for, you see the cry for Inga no man. So he used the people of Ali Kudua because they think see Pakaba become ungrateful to people away fed for away a storm. So now he use that platform there for make sure say he get vote and he do well. He drill into that, he make sure say he get the district. As a matter of fact, Chasmaga and Ganoma no be ever get nothing in common. They were like rivals. They don't be ever see eye to eye. So just maximize that day for like get votes na politicians. So not to create. So now I make the people of Bont when they talk say so now the context force what lead them to that statement day. Law correct that side force say not to in. So not to APC. And of course we know all the story will not be done old enough now. 2007 when they go into the runoff, the people then go get them grudge tea, then can go to the ballot, they go to the runoff, and let's come and win. So if that thing they happen, not to you creator. Fast forward between 2007 to 2012, when the bonds, the people they know say, oh, now they don't pick it out, they don't put, now they don't sharp up pick it, they don't put. What did they happen? Then gravitate towards that. In fact, as of 2012, when I look at the polls, bond votes for Mother Bio more than any other southeastern district. So you see the thing. So for like president, so I be think say now like what I go say, me I they do this like maybe I'll talk with you, they talk like go die. Context. Because when you talk make statement, context matter. Who say talker? How he talker? Waiting lead and follow talker. So for the young one, they don't understand the context. I sure say something that Dan they want talk. But if you don't mistalk, they get so many interpretation. Waiting per Mende talk per humor, they call Mende they take a different. You understand? Yes, na humor, but na expensive joke. You know be need for talker. And I think say as father of the nation and the APC support for the sanctity of the APC support that me the president be one no say he no go do that. What it mean literally from the literal point say so wanna go. But again, you never know. Uda what it possible do, what it possible do, or what it Uda go possible. So I make I see the statement unfortunate. It not be need for make that statement day.
His Excellency mistalk. It not being because so many interpretations don't come in. Some they say, especially most of in government official they say na humor, the probably the joke. You not been think about in joke properly before it's Sam.
Well, I don't know what's in my head. I don't know if you think well or you not think well. But one thing I know about politicians, Khadija, they can always make bad joke. I remember one time the way Aneskoma make one expensive joke. He say in a loco, and he did in a loco. Then later it's for retractor. So Lombe make one statement with very expensive joke. Oh, Jesus Christ. In fact, the HS Maga defeated and just like Jesus Christ we feature a big one them. That was in fact that particular joke they cost them heavily. So now make politicians, when politicians make statements, Khadija Mabel, a much more expensive, it has for change than way you make way blown on a court. Way blown on a court, so say one kind way you lawyer go meandering, go in fact, like, if it turn out to your advantage. So, well, I mean, I'm talking of a treason trial where we say are guilty. Somebody will say, well, in fact, it's possible you don't have duress way talk this legally. But political statement then came very, very expensive. That is why when they call say expensive, unfortunate, and then of course, not to just that, when they say, me they call on the PPRC, say, PPRC for call President Bill to order, and then for levy fines on him, because he should know better more than any politician. You know what he don't sacrifice to this piece. He, of all politicians, I don't know in good work them. And President Bill, like I say, what did he do in 1996? Me no go do am. That no lie. Me no go do am. A lot of with the young man no go do am. I remember when Idris old Temu Bangwa na Abadigo. Now go pull an almost killer. So these were desperate times when certain people no be one let it over at all. You understand? So looking at that background, you understand? Looking at what you don't invest. You of all people should not make that kind of statement. And besides, bonds not to that kind post, not to that kind district the way APC they thrive. APC go thrive na Keneman. APC go thrive. I know the political, geopolitical arrangement of this country. I don't cover election from 1996 to date. I don't watch all the elections. I remember 2018. Now, last interview me before Ufali, that man they call the result. You understand? APC can thrive now, bow. Very easy. In fact, when you look at the bow, you find out, say, there's an area, new sites, where no matter what SLPP do, they always win. You know, get that kind, there's an area where they call Nyandiama, na Kenema. No matter whose kind candidate SLPP put under, because it's heavily infested with teamness. So, you know, get that kind area then about.
Edmond, you say PPRC for call President Bill to order. Then for fine and for in statement them.
Yes, not particular.
And the PPRC seem for be very active lately with giving out fines. Then find the APC force, then find them back at some points. They even go as far as suspending them from political activities, which being positioned and say they're really ready for caution political party, especially with statement that we get a tendency for bring violence. President Bill na the sitting president and he gets immunity the way cover him. You think say the PPRC, as everybody they look up to them now, will come out with a statement and find His Excellency the President?
Yeah, we call on them. I said a lot, you know, of all with the young man, and the one of the very young man they were trust so much. I trust in judgments now, Koiva, Emmanuel. I trust him, and he's a man where he's a no-nonsense man. I call him yesterday. I tell him, I say, you get to do something. You understand? And I'm very sure we need dictate to him, we need push him, we need to do him. Now we get a mind on your own. I don't know him for the past 30 years. So he's an astute man. So they make with the call and say, enough for waste time. You know, and I can understand why they make waste time. Not they waste time, they look at the context. You know, that statement they very. Some many people then go get away with they interpret that thing. You go feel say no do bad. If they don't, I don't suicide for the past 24 hours, 48 hours. I don't suicide they interpret. If some man they even say, oh Edmond, you know Sabi Mende. I lie. Now make they look at the context first. The context first so leading to that.
The statement because yesterday the president in the head of communication been there where like you self stated now just humor. He say not that serious. The statements of the president make waiting bad bottom.
Yes, well, I don't give humor them. We don't cost people. If when Pakababi talk about say they make Lunge Bridge, they talk out of humor. Even when I call them when Sobero talk say Jesus Christ be fit I be one the creatures my guy na be other humor. Hey, I go win this election no matter what you take a laugh. Mark you, this na possible we say they say they go dance paddle. He say in the left in practice for go dance paddle. I've never seen a politician like that. Very well. And they talk under humor.
You think
anything
will come out from this?
Yes, if will come out.
But it gets constitutional immunity as a president.
It not make that. Mark you, this na party office go open. Not a pediatric or hospital go open. And the thing we say, well, the thing we more me pass all maybe the Khadija. Now the fact, we look at most of them party office, they wait till they happen. When I look at this one, I will look at that. When I look at it there, some of them then are the works they push it. Then bobo, then kush bobo, then
But
did it.
these are allegations where you
Not to allegation, you need for check for yourself. I mean, go to the party offices. Most of them bobo the way that them bobo the way that then talks them or what did they use. Watch them. Watch the way they behave. You understand? And you go to SLPP party office. I'm talking of the main cities. And imagine so also man draft they play the whole day. No, any better political activity not did it. So you don't get any economic benefits. I know they say enough for build a party office. They not get no political party benefit. And they make like many allegations they make. What tell you say the APC party office, the change when they go sell retail, when they come, then they go build their office day. That party office. Go there now, go look there, say how the party office look, not to go to the lady, sometimes can they. So that party office now go to them go for the day back yonder. You want to born out draft money they play all the draft. You need to see anything viable. You understand? So I mean I wonder at 8 years, 8 years. President Bio do a lot of good things. You understand? Where we can chronicle, but not to dandy if we go talking. I can understand the movements, the euphoria. You understand? Politicians, them. I don't see APC people the way they talk panty. If you hear them, very toxic. And then corner them. But it's no kind of corner, no kind of public, no kind of liberty, no kind of jama. But me don't hear them. Somebody go say, well, what we cannot condemn dandy. So man, they talk up to now. They say. They can't hand over power to Mother Bio, they can't hand over to Samurai, they talk and pantimini. Every day, like and they add some other dangerous statements there. So, we go take and serious? Yes, we go take and serious, but in no kind of corner. And this man, in a president, father of the nation, and he don't contribute. When one thing where you not go to ever take away from President Bio, then contribution in the restoration of democracy.
Edmond, you know one of the few civil society activists them we don't come out to condemn President Bio in speech. You even go as far as asking him for retract that particular statement there, because for you feel say not appropriate and not even timely looking at the dynamics right now. So much political tension there between the government and that of the opposition.
Sure.
President Bio don't rule 8 years. And all Sierra Leoneans sabi in kind of person and sabi in character. You think he go retract this statement?
He not go retract them. Maybe they ask for retract. We are asking for a punitive penalty by the PPRC. APC no be ever retract. In fact, up to now, the Secretary General of APC, they stick to a point. Now, politician there. Maybe Khadija Londa. Now, one thing what they say, politicians, when they do that political regalia, when they don't wear that close, then they think like me too. And when they before them public, when they get, okay, they all like when they say, tell her what you want you not tell her what they better out. And they talk what they appeal to in base. So politically, the person in office will not understand. I don't follow politicians for the past 30 years. We don't see them. When if one particular politician reach na Cambia, what they talk different, what they talk na put loco. What they talk na put loco, different, what they go talk na Tonko Limba. They know them. They know what this person they make it glad, what they make it jump. So to come on, what you gonna na different politician. This is what politics is all about. I know he wanted to appeal to his base, but President Bio, look at the matter road. You don't late for maker. Now then they look at the field, we don't go up. Now make with the end, that comes to the distraction point. Yesterday when I followed, they said the whole economic meeting. Khadija, by the way, the good news again, family, one of the guys were there with your leave. Now for announce to the public say, if you long go down by 20% now the world markets, just after the ceasefire yesterday. These are the things when we want President Bio for concentrate pa. And that then are the distraction. Because at the end of the day, Khadija and go for the call now, then waiting at the main thing, they right now, Khadija, maybe wait, let's school open. Now they see the sour, where they say it's sour. When people they send them picking go school. You look at the keke, you look at the bike. That is what that comes
reach to that point where you consider things say they really sour na salon.
It's sour. Now, you don't need for reach to the point. Just go that. Pastor say if you not get picking or you not get your money, now you gonna say it's sour. And the sourness, now as a result of what you don't sour more, we get sourness. But what you don't sour, no, we don't make the whole world look sour. Now this way that happen at the Strait of Hormuz. Now the good news, and that's the one of the things that we take out, not for just President Bio's statement. I can see don't talk on my Facebook page, but one of the things we make a kaya. Now the fact say that comes to the distraction point. Now the fact say, waiting me think say President Bio, waiting for the think of more. Now how for sutra, how for make things better. You understand? How for make things better. Now fear don't canon to 20%, 21% from $120 per barrel to $94 per barrel. That is 20%. That is good news for me. And the breed side of relief. That 2 weeks when they tell us say would they give subsidy for 2 weeks? We need to expect a feel for good.
Now that's I want to draw your attention to. So over the weekend we see the release will come out from government to the ministry.
Exactly.
For say they don't put subsidy on fuel.
So now instead of maybe in Khadija for the call winner for analyze, what people they talk now on social media and President Bio's statement. Then a bomber distraction that day.
Deliberate that distraction.
No, not deliberate. It's not deliberate. Instead not be think say this statement go. You know President Bio as a for one quality under MPRC. Where President Bio, if they talk to Khadija and Mabel, I don't know if he still got that quality there. He go to map Miduna, so we talk to Mabel. Khadija Neri. Like we all there. Now you want the we be Sabia. I don't know if he still. I know we are not close.
You get bedroom voice.
You get a bedroom voice. He able change in tone. He able change. He go smile to you, make like say not to smile. That smiling a different meaning. Or don't meet up so me President. Be ban me at one point. The other side no by him, nice snob me. I can understand. You understand? He's that kind of person. And also don't mean him. But guess what? Guess the danger. You know go mean him. But you don't know what the other party supporter on the ground go do. Say, okay, President Baby, you go die in the morning. What if we begin here? Okay, not even say CFC, nobody not do am. Maybe Khadija, if una yeri say 1, 2, 3 APC supporter there, there's say na all sana killer. What you think say? These are just natural death. Knowing fully well the APC was sabi, so they go say, hey, people
God forbid the
money. So therefore, you know,
this
this is what I want for let the PPRC man know. Let 11 fine on this man. There is nobody's taller than the law. They go say,
but he can't find them more.
Eh?
He can't find them. He gets in constitutional immunity.
You know, so all president leader. Not to get immunity than no. When this now no one entertain, he not get immunity under. He went there as leader of an opposition. Leader of the ruling SLPP. Mark you, he's the leader. I don't also say if you don't change just like overnight, but he's the leader. He went there on the political functions. He went there for go open political party office where sometimes go to them for good later. We sometimes we not get any economic benefits.
For the SLPP?
Well, not to misplaced priority for me as economic rights advocate. You understand? Not to end up for go pull chest at your 8th year.
Genuinely, Edmond, because yesterday I see the acting chairman for the APC pull a press statement or we'll discuss later because they can't talk to Robert Kondema when are the deputy chairman of the SLPP. For them believe say this na a way for intimidate them people. This
Those people
the people in a bond.
You mean SLPP people
APC
Yes,
people
yes.
Yeah.
APC pull a press release on this statement with His Excellency.
Exactly.
They feel say na a way for intimidate them people within other parts of the country.
Of course, exactly.
But President Bio, for example, the Minister of Information, say na humor. The Director of Communications, na State House, will be getting an IST, Mike Pewa, himself say na humor. The President not really serious about
Yeah.
But this statement gets tendency for create fear on people in a bond way na supporters of the APC.
Let's say this with all intent and purpose, and maybe let this go on record. Of all the Southeast district, them the APC is safe na bonds than any other district.
Waiting are your evidence for back that?
They not get any major. We not get any from. I'm talking of from 1996. So. They not get any major. You know the bonds people and are peaceful people. Let's tell you this. They know una watch the normal. Una don't in this space for long. Una just watch the normal. You need to hear any major incident of even within the APC self.
But yeah, Tunis yesterday is say bond Now, one of the districts where they suffer violence past all the districts them this past 2023 election.
This 20, they give evidence?
Yeah, it say they even get a supporter the way at some points. Then because for move come out of the district, some even suffer violence, then pull it, then come on. Now I see those I talk on.
This last 2023. Yeah. Well, it will be true. It may not be true. May not all statement politician, but when you look at bonds, you understand over time. And mark you, this is the district this week out APC in power.
How?
2007 protest vote. Now they count APC in power. So they vote for most of them went to PMDC because they feel abandoned, they feel betrayed by Pakaba. And then at the end of the day, and now that contest the President Biobo said yesterday, where if they try for retweak, for let bring them back, if you want reset, if you want bring them back to factory setting. Now the contest that will lead them to go there. But for me, I think say the context where it's set is good, but I think say it gets a lot of things that they were wrong. Because we look at the bond vote in 2012. You understand? Because we look at even under APC. Now, see the out in the go say, oh, sometimes yes, of course, there will be isolated cases. But SF don't intimidate SLPP supporters in so many places. Now they own stronghold. So it's a tit for tat, but if for stop. But relatively, when you look at them, even from the one party states, bonds no get any major. When they want rig election at bonds, and then tell you say now for cross the water, they make sure say the water. And then for go cross for go na the vote, they make sure say this net, they cross all man. Then if na the other, this na so them they don't know one party state. Says, hey, we not get vote for cross, so you not get for go vote. Now so they rig election at bonds. Now so APC, now the tactics them done they. But like for say, like we the double issue na pujan, the way you kailan. You need to get an abont. Una just watch and nobody political history. Except this one, no say CD go and make points out of him. You understand? Well, politicians, that is what he go say. But I not think say, but not to toxic. Anybody tell you say Bonti than toxic, this tell us in a lie. They're not toxic. Now people when they get them go, they keep them. They wait for an opportunity for least champagne you. Because you find out say most of the shabos, now minority, President Bio not to Mende like me. President Bio not shabo. They come and play with the Mende because they're just like local. Shaboman, they behave like local. They know say they're in the minority. They know say where they want to get to the and President Bio can they even speak shadow that way though. They speak Mende past Mende. My President Bio emotes is fluent by Mende. From 10, not to today. So now this is the politics. This is how they play it.
You think say the statements don't draw too much attention than required at this time, among many other things where they happen.
This now like any Kokoro's topic, they done in the next couple, sometimes another topic, you can't just not any joke. That's what they say. But for me, I see like this. This is where I see it as distraction. For me, I want I wish I want for let me be like Khadija did at the head now. Fear long go don't canon at the world market. They don't cease fire. Would they expect for see better things? Now then the enemy they expect see Khadija and maybe.
All right, welcome back. We dey continue the breakfast show. Ed Sawan put Sansana Ogari. We still get Edmond Abu Jr. with we at the studio. We now one of the civil society activists them we come out and condemn President Bio in speech where he be make na Matru John Osai he go open SLPP the new party office. Osai then say His Excellency say anybody will support APC na bond he go die the next day. Edmond Abu the call for His Excellency for let PPRC fine am for that statement dey, but the public no hear it from PPRC. Yes, Edmond, before the break, you dey make
so
a
like I dey say,
statement.
Fambulem, one of the reasons we what make us say na distraction, na the fact say which I want for lady then na Mabel and Khadija they head now. Na ferry don't go up, it don't come on 45, it don't come on for $45 to $50. Why make is it that the ferry, the sea coach, then get their own arrangements? Keke don't go up. I call them bike don't. In fact, the keke and the bike they charge how they want. Which I want for like then Khadija and Mabel lead now. The fact see now we get 50 bus now, only 15 bus the waka. The blackout they intermittently they give blackout like where they change boxer. They give you blackouts in and out. These at the 8th year. Which I want for like within a Khadija and Mabel they now fumble them. Now the fact say fear supposed for good on, for the think of how for good on, and we need to expect say fear for go up again. That point, which I want for lady and Mabel and Khadija they now the fact say waiting Guinea gets right. We Guinea in the last 4 years. We don't change price 12 term, 1 dozen term. Guinea now once they don't change. Now look at what Guinea get right, and this they go to Alpha Khan, where they get wrong. Why? Because Nasaloya, the politician they go behind the back, go work with the OMCs for do business. In Guinea, the government now the government they import this kappa on the CISO, now they supply. Now not get storage, they kak na the water, is supply, and then Guinea, the OMCs then are like middleman. I wish we imbibe them kind thing in there. Now Saloya so we don't sell with storage the I call them the OMCs. You understand? The politicians they wanna watch. Most of the politicians and dealers, even the one who get money, Jagaman they all the deal, they get fear station. So it's a sad state. You understand? JJ Safati now host JJ Safari the other day. JJ Safari, if I went in Sakana in fear station, I go sit down now. What does that speaks? It tells you most of the let this price go down. Most of them make profit. Now then they never want to discuss. Now then they I think say how we go make things better. Maybe they send in Peking go school. A Blansgi transport keke 5 millions for going can 10 millions. Now they don't make can 10 millions. Now 20 millions to go for common and maybe now. In disposable income, waiting at the salary, wait almost salaries where maybe they earn, where if for you go able to meet to them, they lost in a 2 picky get. Instead get for car walk. Fear long up. These are the things. Yesterday, well, I want to commend the president. I don't know, will they see the watch? Or want to know waiting come out of that meeting yesterday and I only Liberty Television follow, then get an economic management meeting. This is the serious thing and this one for the discuss. Waiting commodity, waiting for commodity, waiting this subsidy, now show subsidy, is it real? Waiting, the pricing formula, what you now want give, waiting now they take. Some of we, for instance, even the minimum wage they affect to we get small NGO, they will not get some of who staff the dollar for organization. If you can go make that 1,200, we not go for pay some of who cleaner them now office. If you use say it go affect you. These are the things they all for the discuss, not to then topic then say, oh, you go open party office. Party office not get any economic viability, Mabel and Khadija. You not get no economic viability now for themselves. Nobody they do them, now for themselves they please. The other day we see what happen at McKinney. Now the fastest of bill or party bill where they make fastest. They make it so fast because the money boku man chap the back by that McKinney office. Look where they. Una go the loan and see when I see people in there. Some of these things, una say go there, una ask them McKinney. Almost people now look at the turnaround time. Almost people in the car. What did they do here? So for me, political party office, maybe Khadija, not to tin away. Who for they celebrate? Who not for they celebrate? And not for yourself, not for your party office, not for una to go play draft because na draft then go for the play day. So tell some of the places then goats then go for the can they keep meeting and goats. You understand? So for you go begin pull tank. If you make that statement self now about says so if you look fine. Also tell so some of these things is a distraction. Mr. PPRC, Emmanuel. Me, they ask you, without any fear, for I trust your judgment. If they ask me today, they say, "But all the kid of young man, they will don't go up from the 90s, 80s. Who do you think say Edmond for rule this nation? I go pick the PPRC chairman because I don't know him. He's an astute man. So that is why I know the bell am now. I know anything I say, but person. You understand? So no, Papa. No, if you not do him, he go set a well. He's supposed for do him, and I hope say he go do him. And if you don't do them, they forgive you tangible reasons why. If somebody, hang on, why make the other one and talk, APC people and talk, the chairman of SLPP talk, Jimmy Batilo himself make statement. The other one, this other fellow, this deputy minister, and so himself gonna pick radio, he talk about APC supporter die. Why? Do you need that? And Salunians, we so misplaced with priority in our social media that we don't know what they talk about. What's really they kill we baby inside. You get for waking up money. You're not even sure if you go put your money. You go to market, things don't dare. Salunians they talk about that too. If you see one cocoa topic don't drop na ya, then go harvest. Now you go talk out. Now like would they behave like Nigeria man? That's how they behave. Nigerians, Nigeria not safe. Banditry, they kill people. They kill people that are just. What they going to talk about? Be Lord, very dark man. And so
that's one of the reasons
distraction.
Why leaders know they take the people serious, because most times if you hang out with some of them people, they say, "Bo, these are just topic that we can come up, they drive on our way." Because like when this don't drop, so every other issue nobody knows about them. Just
yeah, when I make a tell you say maybe that's you won't come to me point. I make a tell you a distraction. Politicians they can be very deliberate. So test they know what you want. They know what the media, what they drive on. They know what they drive people on social media. So then they go get some difficult something where they no one follow and talk about them. Did they drop one particular teaser? Una go hang for that topic for the next anyway una. The media self go and go to social media, all man go and go. Now distraction. This is how they do things. You see President Trump, by the Epstein file, where they don't monitor and self go hang na Iran. America they left that top Epstein file. Now Iran now all man they talk about.
The PPRC way you the column for fine President Bio. From Saturday, we President Bio make this statement. A lot of people like Kuna. The opposition don't condemn, civil society activists like you don't condemn, but PPRC up till now say then they analyze the video from Saturday to now.
Yeah, I sure say that they analyze and for let them keep for analyze them. And you know, many are so dynamic language, very dynamic. I understand that. Let us in office are stupid. I understand that. But me, whether metaphorically, by parable, by the literal meaning, by whatever, me don't analyze that statement. I mean, are the right Mende. So nobody no go confuse me about that Mende. So now this mean let themselves analyze them for themselves. And I hope see them go today. I they make sure say they go to the PPRC office. Then they keep for the analyze them. Then they can tell we. Sometimes it's possible say sometimes. Well, sometimes we women they were not too strong, or sometimes we now that full men they now know, or sometimes they get your own. You understand? Because I know say one way president no go overdo, no go ever come back to this topic. I know say some like way maybe they say, well, it get immunity, my foot. So left that immunity day, that immunity day. Nobody know they above the law. President Bio, you've been law abiding. You understand? And so, whatever it is. You don't make a statement where tomorrow, something what APC they can say earlier, he had arty die. The APC one know them go talk to the SLPP party don't kill them. Then they will nothing no go. So for me, now from that level there, I want the PPRC kaisai. You understand? Now from that level there, for let it bring sanctity. Practically, I not think, except for otherwise, I not think say it go happen. But this political tension between these two political parties, you know, for take nothing for granted. Let them make sure say they punish this party. They levy fines per annum, a punitive fine where SLPP will pay. And then let we see them. Let we should see them. Not me, I need a judge politician by what they do in the public. Because they do a whole lot of things at the back way. Me, you do not know. They can tell you this, hey Khadija, you look pretty. But not so pretty really mean. It means something else. So say they can plan something for you bad. Now somebody called me after I made that statement. Hey, you want let President Bio make you ambassador for fair? I say yes, I mean if you ready, let them make me ambassador for the couch fair and a business. I talk about the state's economy. If they ready, they pay me commission they side it.
Not begin that street economy.
And I didn't count. You know see that call. You know see somebody text me visit. Well, if not for that the President Bio no give that position, I say Una see me like we angry for position. Me at the states which I think say whether president me want for Yeri. That's why I don't look for endorsements who I can radio television. Because today we talk something, so you go see the one way the SLPP they go gladly for you. We talk another way, the one way the APC. So you know the look for endorsements. This is a very, very gullible. When I said the counter attack, if you want to talk something the way they go for SLPP small, maybe try. As you talk something when they go against APC. So these are the things we need. Some of them look so President Bio. If I mean I even feel say President Bio because me I not think say President Bio. We are not. They don't go point me. I will be na APC. Yes, me if I na me can't carry herself. If possible once, let take her anyway. But maybe Khadija will not sabi me. I don't care. Whether Posse like it, and not like it, whether you think say Edmond they do something for let SLPP come on power, but me think say maybe looking at things, na them mayaga for make APC supporter them boku na bond.
Why?
Because of demand number one, most of them greedy to their supporters. Most of them, not to the all. Yeah, we President maybe the talk seller than share. You know, you hear that statement there. Because when they ask for facts, they don't have the street economy. They didn't share. So some of them, not to they look at it say, he said the problem of the APC, the problem of the SLPP, na SLPP themselves.
At this stage, before you left, what thing you go say to the people of Bonth, where perhaps they watch you?
Well, when they call for camp, like I say, Bonds now a very steady district. Now one of the quiet district them, we Miss Sabi, just that number among themselves. When it comes to the bond to bond, when it comes to the SLPP to SLPP, among themselves, they can be very ruthless to themselves. You understand? But compared to other districts, you understand? Bonds that is still with a call for camp. There's no point. Of course, we not say na joke, na humor, but the joke expensive. Maybe you don't ever hear that when they say this joke is expensive. That joke was expensive. It was unfortunate na distraction. And the distraction from the main issue, and we think say President Biofo gets so many serious things away. I think say we need for talk about. Fear don't go up, transport don't go up, keke don't go up, market don't go up. Now fear don't begin countdown at the world market. Don't get 2 weeks ceasefire. With the open pray, say peace will come at Iran. We not say the fear crisis not to entirely the government. From where it at 28, it go shocking for no maybe. There was a particular OMC we keep in stock, a old stock, from the 28 January. It not sell until now. From 28 January, we feel the 28 Leos. It keep them. It's a bit them per my woman there. They can keep them per my
it's very expensive.
So these are the things.
Anyways, many thanks for you joining me on the program this morning, Edmond Abu, for can share your perspective on this whole issue of President Bio's statements and also the concerns you raise regarding waiting people and for the focus on. Thank you, we can at the studio this morning.
Thank you very much, Mabel.
All right. Well, the breakfast show, they continue. Members, so we also tell us we they can talk to Ivona Kisoya, where they can tell we a letter where they don't write, then the APC mayors and chairpersons, where they don't write to World Bank, where they can waiting the inside that letter day and waiting make then decide for write that particular letter day. They raise concern on issues we get for do with accountability on projects them where the World Bank they fund. We they can talk to them shortly. Let me just go to we sponsors them, and after we can talk to Ivona Kisoya regarding that letter the way they don't send to the World Bank. We come back shortly.
Wise men bank with UBA.
Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition. As the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new loans scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new loans. And third prize, 20,000 new loans. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE regional office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to CFC Sierra-Leone@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, Unlocking Young Talent and Shaping the Leaders of Tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
All right, welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show where they come to you live na Liberty Online TV. And we tell you say this morning also na the breakfast show. We go for can talk to Ivona Kisoya, where they represent the All People's Congress APC Party mayor and chairpersons them na the studio this morning. And they can't tell we but one letter where they don't write to the country director of World Bank, Usai. They say grave concerns regarding accountability of World Bank funded projects in APC-led local councils. Well, waiting there behind the letter, they waiting happen when they write the letter. The concerns them when they say grave, they can discuss them shortly. And also we got for join Robert Konde Makagbo, the deputy chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP. I got a lot of issues where they can talk about now the breakfast show this morning. I got for make mention of concerns we don't come regarding the chairman in statement when said be make over the weekend. I also get for can make comments regarding the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP always on the sitting for win the 2028 elections. While waiting at the roadmap for lead the SLPP for winning the 2028 elections, all of that we go for discuss. We go join Robert Kondema shortly, but let we just quickly can talk to Yvonne Akisoya, where they represent incumbent chairperson them this morning at the studio. Mayor Yvonne Akisoya is here, and good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning,
Our
Rachel. Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, viewers. As always, pleasure for the Naya.
All right. Since we see this letter yesterday in the media, we on a guest to the World Bank country director, people on the raise concern, on they say them people are not really get a position. Are they in the pond or out of the pond? Why are they concerned about waiting they happen to projects? They are not in office, but in the rights, they express concern to donor partners. Let we just know waiting bring come. Firstly, on a APC, say APC mayors and councillors, where you they lead. How now decide for get that small body there together?
Well,
because in a 10 chairpersons them sign this letter.
Yes. So before I say any other thing, say over the weekend, and the previous speaker make mention of over the weekend we've been get this unfortunate incident where His Excellency the President make a statement. We now in spokespeople and they say a joke. I think the previous speakers say not a bad joke. However you look words then enter like egg. When you drop them, then they fall down, then they broke. And he had to let you pick them up again. And we get a very polarized society at the moment, where from 2018, so much don't be done, too much don't be said. Bond in particular, don't be a hotspot when it comes to political intimidation. I can remember vividly the danger and the distress of colleagues in Abonth after 2018. The sole councillor in Abonth, Councillor Daddy Avondo, we been get so much threats and intimidation. And then very recently now, in the second election in 2023, we will see a lot of violence now both towards APC supporters. So the words then will be said, now words then we get the real potential for lead to damage. Because something, people then can take things them literally. You might say in a joke, but then can take them literally. So I want to just take a moment for acknowledge and give a message of solidarity to me APC comrades within Abonth, and to any other person in Abonth where they think to say this ideology of the APC party, an ideology I believe in. Waiting SLPP don't do, we not see the impact in our lives, and that they consider and they think for come over to APC. I want to tell you, say you welcome, and that you right, because this is a multi-party democracy. We get right of association, freedom of association. Anybody can be any side where he wants for day. So not afraid to say because you choose for day with the APC, you go die early in the morning.
Just because you don't start for comment on that issue day, on a party yesterday, late night, on a pull a press release,
correct,
talking about how then statement they get the tendency for tightening the space and a multi-democracy salon de practice. Nobody know for intimidate on a supporter them.
Correct.
That statement say of His Excellency, the APC CM as intimidation.
If we not being put out, if we not be CM that way, as I begin the conversation, words them can get very powerful effect. You go say word, spokesman say na joke the joke. But when you say that word the one with the listener, go take it literally. We see a situation in 2023 election where the First Lady say APC not for day, not the Southeast. We see what happen, where people then host them born, people then be chased out. You go talk something, you say na joke the joke. The one with the listener, not the take as joke. And when you dare that level of authority, you word not to joke word, not to like me or you. Me na mayor. Anything I say, people them go interpret them, reinterpret them, dissect them, turn and so, turn and yonder. And me not just the mayor of the capital city. If you're not the head of state, the one way that is forbid the symbol of national unity, we're supposed to bring we all together. For make a joke like that, if not joke you say you make, for make a statement like that, I feel to say, na something we really need reflection, introspection, we being ill-advised and ill-timed and ill-placed. So now that make the APC put out the statement, bearing in mind, say, as we talk to you, 2 cases then they on, where related to the APC, were related to statements. With National Secretary General, they go through a court case. The young lady, a member of the party, Zainab Sheriff, they go through a court case. In her own case, it only in remand. She's been in jail for statements where you make, where you not call nobody name, you not call no party name. You make a general statement. You make a general statement. That statement don't be described as insightful, and it don't be charged to court, and it don't be in remand for almost 2 months now. So we really get for that we treat issues with equity, and for let those in authority be held to higher level of accountability.
people like Edmond Nabu, they call on the PPRC for levy fine on His Excellency. And on a party now one we don't suffer heavy
2 fines, 3 fines, 3
heavy
fines.
fines from PPRC. At some
Correct.
point they even suspend una from political activities
Correct.
until una pay una fine.
Correct.
The APC feel disappointed, say from Saturday where His Excellency make this statement. Up till now, PPRC not come out yet with any official statement.
PPRC did receive a letter from the APC today. Because we day in an environment where PPRC is supposed to be an independent organization. And His Excellency the President, a member of a political party. And when a statement like that is made, we've been waiting for PPRC their response. We not see until now. They still review the file. They still review the video. Like how them review we on in record time. So now we self want help them by sending a letter for letting know say we APC, the opposition party, the largest party in the country, want for ensure say the right action is taken, because incitement, as we don't hear in a court every day where we go there, concerning Zainab Sheriff and concerning Lansana, incitement apparently not to wait you be mean, now waiting person might think about what you say. And so if na been joke, I mean very, 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 very bad joke, we get the potential for let person misunderstand saying a joke.
All right, so for come discuss now the issue there for this morning, like I be asked, we see 10 mayors and chairpersons now the All People's Congress APC party writes a letter to the World Bank. How wanna get to ourselves together?
Well, the party, APC party, like any other party, the party of organs, and we get groups of all we different. So, for example, the one where everybody can always know about, now the members of parliament, because then they on one side and they elect a leader, and they elect then leader na Honorable Abdul Kagbo. In the case of the local councils, we serve as a body within the party. So you will expect, say, when the party want for engage the local councils, then they do so through a leadership. So we serve as part of we own internal processes during the convention. We will not elect, or after the convention, we will not elect a leader, and that leader is me. So now me they speak in the APC on behalf of the local councils, the mayors, the chairpersons, and the councillors.
This letter, we wanna write to World Bank, wanna express concerns.
Absolutely.
And the main concern wanna express na the councils them wanna accuse the Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Local Government of attempts for interfere in local council operation, create legal confusion over control of funds, undermine elected officials, authority, political manipulate governance due to some disputes them we wanna get on a link and to some electoral issues. These are some of the concerns we on states. One go to wonder why not the World Bank on a right to, in as much as on acknowledge the over 20 years of support where they don't give to local governance.
So let's break it down so that people can understand the background. Mabel and Khadija, Naya Sidom, when I go recall, I think it was about a week ago, where when I get a text message, 2 text messages, if I remember rightly, when I receive, one of them I receive from the PRO of SLPP, the other person receive from the deputy chairman of SLPP.
And he's on the line.
And when I say to me, Mayor, wait. The SLPP don't appoint an acting mayor. And when I put on screen, and you might remember, now be a hilarious moment. We see the AI costume with the gown and the chain, which I understand at some point they insisted the chain been there in a position like a show of Fritonians. And in fact, I found it very disturbing, because for let a senior member, a leadership member of the SLPP tell such an outright lie, untruth, very disturbing, because that changed the dynamics. It has always been throughout this whole process. So it's a bit disconcerting if you can tell untruths about something so simple. It'll make you really raise concerns about what else you say we're not true. But let's come back to that issue. So as you recall, we make the point when I've been get a legal expert, a drafter of the Local Government Act, on that particular interview. We thankfully be able to confirm, say, no such position or exist. It's illegal in law. And there is no such thing as interim political leadership. So the next morning, the young man waiting, most people had not realized, because people were like, oh, he don't distance himself. If you look now the Facebook page of Councillor Blah, you go see say as early as days after the boycott starts. Now in right now Facebook page say SLPP they can appoint an acting mayor. He do he write on on two occasions, and those we know within the councillors network go tell you say, if not even tell one of the councillors say, tell you madam say he can't give me the key na me get for drive in motor car. So that was that sort of, not to me say no, that was all part of the act. So Usai we did now. There was a retraction, explanation. Just like we don't get this explanation about this was a joke. We get an explanation say, oh no, nobody not be mean acting mayor. Now, leader of the minority in council, we again is a position we now exist. Parliament is different to councils. So he calls himself the SLPP leader, council leader. What we don't see now. We don't see a situation where the Minister of Finance don't write to the Minister of Local Government, and in the penultimate paragraph, the second to last paragraph, they say, in the beginning of the letter, it say the CAs get the authority for sign. Now we all know that. If you think about it, Mabel and Khadija and viewers, when we day out of office during election time, for example, the CAs and the FO, then they sign checks. Of course, we know, say in this, after 2023, when government institute an audit of what happened, an investigation of what happened whilst we, the mayors and chairpersons, been out of office during the elections, they found significant malpractice, a lot of unaccounted for funds. When one of the reasons why the chairman of the interministerial committee and the Ministry of Finance, be so adamant, say, no, the mayors and chairpersons for the signatories. So we know, say in law, when councils then they out of session, you already get a situation where checks can be signed. The FO and the CA. What has never happened, what is totally illegal, now within the Minister of Finance referred to where the Minister of Local Government ask him for do, which now forgive the authority of the mayors and chairpersons, the executive authority, way embedded and enshrined in law, for Gian to an SLPP councillor, we not get the authority, we not get the position of mayor. That in effect, they bring back the acting mayor by a different name.
Now that's what I mean by political interference, that the letter.
So the letter, actually, the message of political interference come in two places. The first one, that reference to the fact, say, APC mayors and chairpersons don't be effective in their role of taking fiduciary responsibility as the people that their communities, their whole constituencies, then vote for. They vote for lead the local council. They not vote for an SLPP councillor in one ward for lead the municipality of Port Loko, the municipality of Makeni, the district of Koinadugu, the district of Cambia, and so on, Carine, and so on. They don't vote for that. They vote for person where they believe and trust in, and the law protect that person there and give that person the authority. Now, Khadija and Mabel, person might say, well, we're not gonna boycott. Let me make an analogy. We don't see boycotts we affect doctors. We doctors then decide, say, me, I decide for studying medicine because I care deeply about saving lives. But at a point in time, things then they go so out of control that the doctor, when they for save life, decides say I walk out. I might get operation scheduled for tomorrow. I know say if I know that patient's they at risk. But I know say if I not take this action, the bigger issues then wait for be resolved. We go save the lives of thousands of patients then tomorrow not go be resolved. So the doctor they do a boycott. We know they see the government go take nurse junior nurse and say, nurse, you can't do the surgery, instead of we talk to the doctor. Now that thing happen right now. The APC get a democratic right, as with every other body and group in this country, for take a position on waiting you make reference to in terms of electoral reforms. The APC don't take that stand. The role and the expectation is that the government go engage on the issue of substance, on the issue we take that stance. Note of now for, as I say in the analogy with the doctor, for go bring the nurse and say, well, you can't do the operation. No, that is show a misplacement of priority, and it really did tell, waiting at the true intention of the government, which has clearly been that the electoral reform, where we need for get free and fair elections in 2028, they don't want for focus on that. They want for focus on sideshows, on distractions, and the APC not be distracted.
So, Madam Mayor, them projects here, we una write to the World Bank, they draw their attention.
And we get for write more letters.
They are for the people of Sierra Leone,
exactly.
Right? When the APC una don't boycotts, what should happen in una absence? The projects are not for go on?
The law for be respected. Maybe two things. One, at no point in time, this is a government. At no point in time, it appropriate for let government decide, say, we go break this law, we break this law, we do so, we do so. The law is the law. The law is the law. Now that's now we foundation.
So how the law
as
apply
a,
in this issue?
The law apply.
The projects and way for the implemented.
Not to, you see, the if you look the letter from the Minister of Local Government to the Minister of Local Government from Minister of Finance, waiting is say in the at the request of the Minister of Local Government, the interim political leader, interim political head can get authority for sign in respect of own source revenue, donor revenue. You effectively give an unelected, unmandated, when I say unelected, it's not elected as the mayor or chairperson, unmandated person, the right for break the law. You as a government, this supports the breaking of the law. The issue we bring we to the table, and we refuse for being distracted from that. The issue we bring we to this point, just like how a doctor they walk out because then conditions of service, because the conditions of the hospital, because the conditions of the patients deplorable. In which case, we absolutely refuse for don't go through the tripartite recommendation process and then see non-implementation. APC call for a boycott because the tripartite recommendations must be implemented effectively, implemented inclusively.
How this boycott to help you people in a Freetown? Where been vote you in for representing a council?
Khadija, hear me when I said, I go use them, and for the viewers, I particularly go continue for use this example, this analogy. That patient will lay down at the table. When the doctor walk out, the patient go say, this not for me good. But when this situation, we go improve the conditions in the hospital, be addressed, it go help thousands of patients there after that patient. Today, thankfully, this not a mayor, we put systems in place, and being out of office for a month, and this is something I really need for emphasize, being out of office for a month, not see a collapse in all the systems we put in place. Definitely there's an impact.
So are you definitely there's an impact. Are happy with your decision?
Freetonians are
for abandon the office where they elect you in?
I see on social media, I see face to face, I see in interaction a lot of support for this move. Freetown voted for me overwhelmingly. Vote for me overwhelmingly. And Freetown no say if the electoral malpractice will happen in 2023 happen again, then the people that went and they vote for no go do that and seat. And make her bring something else to you.
So you go boldly say with this move, according to if Freetonians are happy, then put box today, then go vote for you back and be proud of this action where you take?
I go tell you, say Mabel, I want to bring two things that come up because I have to say before you come in with that follow-up question. So that done with to start and then I'll come back to your question. The first thing I say is that I remind people and say the big picture. Now for let we not day in a one-party state, an authoritarian regime who side the choice of the people they be ignored. When you wake in the morning on election day and you go vote, you vote for be counted. You vote wait and counter if for be pronounced. Not to just waiting ever the government choose for say the be. We see a situation. I'm very interested in the next interviewer because I understand say you say then we can't talk on why SLPP go remain in office. So I seem to have lost my microphone. Why SLPP go remain in office? We don't hear the pronouncement of the PRO of SLPP. We say they're not go hand over power to APC. That tells you everything. That statement alone don't show you the mindset that they feel to say power not their own for use them, take them, distribute them as they will. That is not democracy. Power belongs to the people in democracy. Power belongs to the people. Now the people, they're right for choose who they want to choose. And for letting people their right be respected and protected, the electoral reforms within the tripartite recommendations for be implemented. So I come now to the second point about the political interference, because remember you asked me about that. And I need for come to that. Freetonians, contrary to waiting na the projection now, say government interested in service delivery. If government interested in service delivery, waiting make this government we're so interested in service delivery for local councils, not pay a single penny of the 2025 budget to any council across the entire country. 22 councils, of which 10 are APC. And not even for saying APC no more. Not a single council. We did at the end of 2020, the first quarter of 2026. To date, unless it happened in this last week, but up to the last week, not one penny. So if you did talk about being concerned about service delivery, start with your own obligation as a government. Start with your own fiscal, budgetary obligation as a government, because you get councils, we're not like Freetown. Freetown, thankfully, we only get about 26% of we budget. They come from the Ministry of Finance, from the government. Why? Because from where I come into office, I don't ensure, say, we resource mobilize considerably. But on average, 80 to 90% of local council budgets, they come from the government. So if you're concerned about service delivery, you go sit down whole of 2025. Up to we day now in the second quarter of 2026, you not get any disbursement, you're not concerned about service delivery, you're concerned about the APC locally led councils. That's not concerned. Secondly, when it comes to interference, for Freetown City Council, for those way sometimes not being follow waiting me to go on earlier this year. And I know say something in the information overload. Let me for say this, Khadija. From January to March, we not get a single disbursement of even we own money. We not pay sweepers. We not able to pay staff. We not able to pay for fuel. Not because APC boycott, but because the Ministry of Local Government send we finance officer on suspension. Because it not go Kailan when they say for go Kailan. But why it not go Kailan? Because it tell them, as myself tell them, say na ina the only person we're able to upload the budget onto a new system technically. After 2 months plus of no disbursements, we actually impact service delivery, where government not being care about. After 2 months plus, the same FO, now they write back to, then call at a meeting and say, please go upload the budget. So if you're talking about lack of service delivery, let me not latch on to this 1 month where APC-led councils done in the boycott. Let me look at the systematic undermining of service delivery coming from the government by not disbursing funds, by interfering with staff, by actually imposing staff on councils where they work against the council leadership. These are the issues where don't affect service delivery. What do we do today? Now for ensure say we take not just an immediate view, but the long-term view. Democracy na the right of every Sierra Leonean, and that right therefore be protected, and adapt this boycott thereabout right into the World Bank. Now for bring to their attention say the investment we don't make in building accountability, they under threat. The funds them we they in those councils, and we go right to others. The funds that we they in those councils, if they're illegally disbursed, we as APC they bring them to their notice say we take no responsibility, as happened when we've been out of council the last time. When we see massive misallocation of resources, there is no such position as an acting mayor in law. Whether you call that person SLPP council leader and then you give the powers of the mayor, we're not fooled. That is an illegal act, and APC will continue for call out the government on this point.
All right, Madam Mayor. Continue for day with at the studio. Let's just join we other studio guests where they na the virtual link for talk about them party position and waiting at some of the strategy them where then get in place, because for many a time they don't tell citizens and say then ready for maintain power come 2028, and over the weekend then go over Mr. Matujon, outside the chairman Jimmy Batilo Songa be make some statements them outside be the chant say no APC. This now one of the things then where a lot of people don't get concerned, but we get Robert Konde Makabo, when the deputy chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP through the virtual link. Good morning, Mr. Kagbo. Hello, Mr. Kagbo. All right, we the get challenge for connect with Robert Konde Makabo, where they through the virtual link for talk about them position as a party and how then say they want for maintain governance 2028. Whilst we try for get back, Mr. Kagbo, will come back to you. As you said there, you talk about the issue. You say Una will continue for write letters to international donor partner them for tell them about some of the accountability issues on the project them within the support. Writing to the international partners there, Madam Mayor, in Creole, then can say una they wash una dirty lily them na public. You know, things say it they expose a lot about Sierra Leone and in terms of governance. And now, yesterday, I see Usai, the director of communications, now the president in office, they talk about a request to the president don't make for me to tuna but una the drag una feet. The Peace Commission said don't initiate conversation between una and the government. Why not wait until una settle this impasse rather than escalating it up there to donor partner like the World Bank where they support Salon?
Well, I think say the escalation they happen on the other side. When you change, you break your law. We're supposed to protect funds, both own source revenue. So the money where people then they pay as market dues, the money where you pay as property rate, city rate, you effectively pay now into a black hole with no accountability, because accountability structures and don't be built over time. We're enshrined in the Public Financial Management Act. We're there in the Local Government Act. If you decide for put them aside and tell somebody we not gets no mandate, give them authority for make decisions. And there's something else where, so then you don't be glossed over. Then I didn't letter, but so you don't notice them. There's mention of a committee called the Budget and Finance Committee, because even the mayor not the act in isolation. You get a committee of all the heads of committees, of all the chairpersons of committees. We get to provide oversight when it comes to approval of budgets, when it comes to approval of supplementary budgets, when it comes to, sort of major financial decisions for the council. In an APC-led council, with APC councillors out of the council, mayor and chairperson out of the council, that BNF committee they can't hold. I will say again, And I will bring now, which you just talk about the communications director. I get a text from the acting chairman before we start the program. And he just tell me, say, he write a letter to His Excellency the President dated the 5th of February. This letter follows several attempts of telephone calls. I know that. So he's confirmed. He's confirmed it several times. I'm not saying something that he's not said. He don't confirm it several times. Now, the acting chairman in request is simple. You know, the party prepared for meet, but there's been so many misunderstandings in the past about them meeting there. So he's just say, we don't write, we did wait for receive a response to the letter. That could be really helpful, and it will set a platform where it go enable there to be engagement. That has not happened. So let me be clear. So we don't know quite what team Mike Brewer they make reference to, but what we know is that there's been no response to the letter written by the acting chairman on the 5th of February requesting a meeting.
What happened between the president and on acting chair?
The president? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe there's been a telephone. But of course, I mean, I cannot say definitively. But to the best of my knowledge, there's not been a phone call between them two. I believe they go report on. Well, the deputy chairman of the party, deputy chairman of the party also authoritatively say then gets possession of the chain of the mayor. We'll leave it at that. The other thing I want to say, we're really important, coming back to wait till you say, and I will exit before when I go on to that next interview. But just for say, when it comes to staying in power, I want for underlines, because I put up alongside your question about are Freetonians happy with me? Freetonians are in a multi-party democracy. Freetonians are in a grab for vote for a reason, for letting votes be counted. If not being just, well, wait till we decide 90 billion, man, sit down and also go vote. But that's not the case. So let me not tell people and say, in spite of the rising cost of living, in spite of the narcotics crisis, we don't make Salone independent international publications they describe we as a major narcotics hub in the sub-region, as a narcotics trade base. In spite of the death we would see on the streets of Freetown on a daily basis of young people that within futures that don't be destroyed, families torn apart by Kush. In spite of the fact, say, the cost of living before the Iran war start, we're already been skyrocketed. The 28 leons where they can go to not to Iran because amo. That happened before Iran. The 32 leons where go to, you know, we see other countries then they manage this in a way where the subsidies they be reduced rather than, yes, we don't see that, just make sure say I plug this in. We don't see say government say they reduce the subsidies. All a question of relativity. Usai start and usai go. We don't see the price of rice. We say we're food sufficient, and yet we see the price of rice and basic commodities. Then you go through the roof. We see the education sector, the collapse around we. In spite of the rhetoric, the reality is every day young people, old people, pregnant women, they die from lack of access to healthcare. So this is not a choice of the people of Sierra Leone, not to the choice of the SLPP, not to then they decide if they stay in power or not. Now the people of Salone for decide that day. And for let them able to decide them, we need for sure say the electoral reforms are implemented.
On this letter, we're gonna write to the World Bank, and like you say, we're gonna go for write small letters. Waiting on a fair, on a things that they're not able for handle them funds here and deliver for the people in our absence.
Mabel, I want for we go back to it I said before. Okay, there's a question of legality, and that legality, if we get to a stage where it seems like for Sinade they really reach, but we're not for allow them. If we get to a stage where the law doesn't matter, it's just about convenience, then we go really plunge further down than Usai we don't reach so far. Usai we did so in all good, because we did see inconsistency in the application of the law. Here is a young woman. We make a statement. We deemed for be insightful. Here is the National Secretary General of the main opposition party having to go to court every 2 weeks or so, sometimes every week, for go defend a statement we make on a political platform. You can, and singing, you can say that one is not being joke. But that own joke, they're not acceptable. Own joke don't lead to a court case. But we president can make a joke, we not receive any action, any reaction from the authorities we're responsible. In the context of a district, we don't see major repeated political intimidation of APC members. So when we come and you say, is it that we don't think they can handle it? It is illegal, Mabel. Let me begin for look at the law. Let me begin for talk about what is legal and what is not legal. Besides the fact that, of course, the councillor where they go Ginat is totally not competent, or else he would have run for mayor and won. He didn't run for mayor. He did not win. And that the one way SLPP put for run for mayor, no win either, in spite of all the effort that was put by the government for support Aeon bid. So here we are today. I go say, as I say before, the APC not do a boycott out of idleness. We not do a boycott because we want for disadvantage the people of Sierra Leone. We do a boycott because just as with a doctor, we don't reach the point where the teen way is swear that oath for save lives. In no say, it get for taking action. We go make sure say more lives are saved in the future. The APC walk out of governance because we need for amplify, for raise the issue and ensure say government pay attention to the electoral reforms. That's not in the discussion we for keep in mind. We not be distracted. So when I say not try for distract we.
Many thanks for joining this morning.
Not tired, Mabel. We go continue for talk this talk here.
Well, thanks for joining with this morning for can talk about the letter on a right to the World Bank, talking about some issues we get to do with transparency and accountability in a project within the support na councils. Well, with the transition now to we other guests, we na the deputy chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party in Robert Conde Macabo. We just don't join we via phone for talk about some of the activities that will happen over the weekend and see how them plan for retain power. As always, the SLPP say then they retain power come 2028, and the APC self don't they say they're ready for takeover governance after them. Robert, good morning.
Thank you very much, Mabel and Khadija, for all that gets me on the show this morning. It's a pleasure always for come for discuss issues of national importance.
All right, let me start with the recent activity all over the weekend. Na Matujon, Osai ona you chairman, Batilo Songa be the chant say no APC, no APC. In your word, put on for we in context, stating exactly now the message where Batilo be the try for pass.
Well, thank you. First of all, I don't follow the conversation from this morning. And I get what make some few clarification. Then they went to the mayor say and went to Monabu say, which of course they are very untrue statement and they where I think that we get for in depth to so that we get a clear conversation. So whenever we can a public TV, we get for mindful of what we see and when are the correcting, yeah. First, that make a clarity on that. They wait till the chairman say, we say no APC. Come on, the same thing can happen across all our political parties, even the APC. They not use the platform meeting that again at the secretariat. They say no SLPP, SLPP for common power, SLPP for common power. But no point in time when SLPP say why APC they tell us for common power. So if chairman said no APC. I don't think they put that into the bad context for like say Papa is a cow. The chairman they say, meaning by democratic means, we don't allow APC for kind of power anymore. In the sense, the people for good the mandate for vote. Not what any means say we can't destabilize the country or power we impose yourself for no. Because of the tangible things where His Excellency the President, it's our big that Julius Mada don't set the agenda. Meaning, we're not going to left the thing where the president puts in place, APC come. So likewise, what the APC said to we as SLPP say, no SLPP, we go put SLPP in power. But who now raise concerns why they tell me that one day because we are in governance. So I don't know why they trivialize this thing, the type of downplay the issues as if as when I put the chairman a statement out of context. Not really. The chairman emphasized saying through democratic means, no APC. That's the word of the chairman.
On a longer time for reflect on then statements and day where Jimmy Batilo Songa be make over the weekend, because before the chance say no APC, it be make mention of thing where it believes say the APC be done the do, where in words it say una the SLPP no go take them thing and they again. When I don't reflect on all waiting it been say, and also realizing that a multi-party democracy Sierra Leone the practice.
Of course, we accept that in a multi-democracy with the parties. Now, I want to listen carefully to the chairman say. In a democratic means, and also by violence, it's a democratic means. We're not going to allow this guy again. Meaning, the people elected to give you another chance for rule continuing because that's progressive step where they go on the leadership of Dr. Julius Maada Bio. So we can continue for ensure that we stay to power, so that we're able to protect the legacy of President Bio. That's the emphasis of the chairman. Now we go to the context of what the chairman say. Where the chairman talk say, we're not going to allow. It's simple. For 11 interrupted years, SLPP not build this kind of way APC built to we. We all see when the current president, where he lost the 2012 election, he not saying they're going to cut to, he still use this court system where APC refused to go. We not say for boycott for some when they come out governance when they come out council, because at the time we also get councils them when the SLPP they be in charge of. We don't ever saw the walkout. We never say with the bulldoze. We never saw the service. So that made the chairman say, we don't really babysit the APC and play and say no. We don't ever take again from the game. We don't bastardize the constitution. We remove the former vice president. We take SLPP them. We put you in the disarray during 11 years. We not go inside with a great problem. We not so the great man. We not get how they disrespect the president, the former president. We not say they do this. Come on. We give a peace for all 2012 and 11 years. Why the same thing? The APC not going to accord the same thing to we as the current government. For giving the same thing, law we need, law we will for, and the people give us another chance. So that means the chairman emphasized things that we don't accept from the APC. When we 11 interrupted years. Then see what they do to we so. We don't ever do that to them. The SLPP never do that to them. So why not SLPP for continue for do this into we? So that many chairman say we're not going to take any more from them. If it's all the protest, who about the come out for protest the same thing.
Robert.
So yeah.
The SLPP executive aware say the utterances way don't they come of late they cause political tension among members of the public.
No, there is no political tension. There is no now the way we have put up, but there is no political tension here. Who's the political tension? Who's the political tension? Tell me.
The political tension, Robert, let me help you for highlight some of the things them will make the public they feel like say there is tension among una the politician them. Right now, on a party within governance, they rule a one-party state. SLPP, APC elected officials, they're not a part of governance. We they see outside the mayor and chairpersons them, they write letters to international community concerns about issues of transparency and accountability on donor fund projects them. We don't see outside the opposition, they write letter, like yesterday, the deputy chairman, where they act in the capacity of APC chairman, pull a very strong press release condemning the statement where His Excellency make. They even go as far as referring the statement to a reckless statement.
First of all, it's very unfortunate from the side of the acting chairman. For let me say that what this is a reckless statement. First of all, I'll put that into context. Let me get this thing very clear. Yeah. Let me first address the mayor. Because first, it's not enough to tell me say me lie. And first of all, I want to go a statement first for even if I me as a political leader for say me lie. Why want to go first? That's the first case that day. Now, if they talk say they go report to World Bank, maybe Khadija. swear I was so very dishonest to himself. In a sense, these are the same mayor when it's on a council, including your councillors, when I APC, when first the last administration, when I did, in fact, in company APC, deputy mayor, the guy went in Eastern, he pull up. These are the mayor where the right project to don't fund them. If they go identify private fiduciary agency for implement council projects. Tell me, what are the dishonest person company? Where we don't several times we don't engage the council. The then chief administrator, Festus Kale, there is a number of issues regarding the mayor. This current FCA, there is the same concern, the same mayor we have been trying to do. We identify a private fiduciary farm where for can implement
Robert, kindly address the issues, no attack personality. The question I ask you.
The mayor attacked me right away at the studio. They attacked me right away at the studio.
Robert, instead of wasting you airtime when you get attacking personality, kindly address the issues them where we talk about. I ask you say the APC last night issue out a very strong press release condemning the statement of His Excellency. They even refer the statement say that a reckless statement.
First of all, let me understand the statement of the president. It's simple. Let me make it into context for you. What did the president mean? The president they tell the people of Bounty, they are not forget this party. The kind of investments we do at this part of this country. No, not look the SLPP people not square. As to speak, there is ongoing work project they go at the Matu. They never make them work. So if the president talk about me, they say, "Gee, I will not forget the people there." Me or a command when they also they agreement. Me know what the president mean. Then they put out of context. For me, it's very unfair on the part of the president. And one thing I want to know, Khadija, that the fact that we get a very working relationship with the APC. In the sense, the current acting chairman, my own boss, when I start Jimmy Battle Songa, in the corner of when they get meeting with the public engagement, they get tremendous respect for the chairman. Likewise me. So if we're gonna we know what they can be nice to we say we're gonna call it bad. Even though yes, you say we're gonna put the president's speech or the chairman statement out of context, but that don't stop you as a chairman. You get Jimmy Battle Songa in phone. Why you not call him? Instead of they make like say tension them bokuna the country or we hate yourself. We let ourselves as a country. Me, as a deputy chairman of the party, me want to ensure say how we forget that kind of synergy. A very working relationship with one political party, irrespective of either you or either you a small party, because we're not getting so party at this country. We're not going to bring too much of tension at this country. All political parties get your own way method of engagement.
So now, who do they bring the tension? Una where they talk. Hold on, please. Robert, kindly hold on. Una and APC, who do they bring the tension? People don't rewards them from SLPP supporters talking about killing APC members. So who do really they bring the tension?
We can't say that. We're not going to do that, but this is one country with the one at the same country with it. How SLPP go tell APC people they go kill them? That is unacceptable. We're not going to do that. First of all, last night, when we send the press release to me, I sent you a video where a former member of parliament, Nicolas Kamara and Lunge Poloko, will say if they touch any SLPP, any APC in a middle line, then they replicate the same thing. Not in the line back here for church and SLPP. Why a old former member of parliament, one of the law, the Sam Ryan candidate? You ever to go against that? Whoever to make comment? No. So, major what you say, politics, everybody get away of ideation word. But how can for manage that situation today? Major what will tell the APC and say the 2028 election is going to be a fair election. The people, they give us another chance. Because The president does set the agenda. We, as a national officer, myself and Sir Jimmy Batulo Songa, and the rest of others, we don't say with the council and the secretariat for work for the party, for ensuring we consolidate membership. That at the minimum, we left some of the council also in a party officer for Kawu. Now we understand what we mean. Why we so for maintain power? We left all the business to the do. We say with the camp, now the secretariat, work on the membership, put all individual differences aside, whatever Chamot do, I ever been in the political party, we want to know we can offend each other, we get Mr. Nata yourself. Now I make with the secretariat now, for sure say, we do that continuous engagement them. Even like the APC. The last time, what you say, the APC and the raise the tension. We then have PPXC. The chairman, Sir Jimmy Batulo Songa, came to suggestion. He said, Uncle Janstane, Patria, we really need for this attention with the going at this country. Wait, I want to follow initiate. I got to pay visit to APC office, even I pay visit to SLPP office. Lord knows we are one. Lord, we this attention, yeah. Where politics can go discuss about politics. We can't go and support the president. Let we able for work together. If it comes to develop, that won't develop. We all don't see what's happening in Rwanda. They like saying Rwanda they make progressive step. We all don't see what happening in other countries. They make progressive step. Why would not put we ego aside and do as well work for the interest of the party? We don't want this kind of tension when they go at the party. We're nice to ourselves, but we can't at the public like so we are enemy to ourselves, which is not correct. And that's so. The chairman gets immunity respect for Payasane and the rest of the other team. So for now, I say this tension or not tension, when the campaign work in visit to APC secretariat, who want to release the tension?
Who sent the public to see una executive led by Jimmy Batulo Songa go na the APC office, pay them a walking visit, the car you don't say. After all these words, where una members them don't talk on the APC say APC not for exist based on what Jimmy Batulo Songa say. According to His Excellency the President, he say anybody will support APC in a Bond district for die the next day in the morning. The Deputy Minister of Information himself don't say the same things against the APC. So you think the APC go open and do much for now?
This same tour they discuss, so the same APC not talking to SLPP. We get an old former Deputy Minister of Information calling us Divo. Then get a meeting at Kono. We all know the video will go around. We should ever attacker. No.
So not it for that.
Not tit for tat. Politics, everybody can say any word. What's happening in the US? American election. Everything is any kind of nasty word to themselves. Let's have the result. Rwanda, I never saying what's happening in Kenya. Election. They say a lot of things today. We think we have Uhuru Kenyatta and this current man. They say a lot of words against themselves. But it's over. This is not the time for top of politics. At the time we talk about development, we'll get more chance for going to election. I want the APC be a partner in development with the SLPP. Now we put all the ego aside. We get given respect for the APC leadership. We don't let the tension this so. Like I say, so Khadija and maybe we are doing a working visit to the APC secretariat. What I tell you, we get a clean mind for them, we get an open door policy, we get an engagement. We won't forget a one-to-one engagement. We're not going to bring tension in this country. It's a one country only.
Robert?
They don't leave, they don't rule for 11 directed years.
Robert?
If you never do, I didn't get you.
Is this a decision where an executive don't take say for de-escalate the tension, political tension where they currently, now a decision when I don't take now an executive say when I want to pay a walking visit to the APC?
Well, first of all, this discussion we don't emanate, it's will get a meeting at PPXC. Now, Jimmy Batulo Songa suggests I want to the APC. He said, Pankuyasane, you know me, Daddy. You don't have politics. I got tremendous respect for you. And then she'll say, we don't extend visits to the secretariat, we never can pay visit, don't get a working visit. We need for releasing tension, maybe. It's not good for this, it's not good for the country. It's not good. We want for take salon to different level now in terms of progressive development. Now we'll put it aside.
So when another go work on the APC?
Wait. Also, they talk to me, sister also at the studio, the Mayor Akisoya. You are the leader for all chairman, council of the SLPP them. I want to see the need for go back and go work. This government not get anything for do to now. Now, I decide for soon for go sit down. And again, the law also not on us for boycotts. So if the Minister of Finance will disburse money in a local council, say no, we're not going to waste development on the goal. We're not going to waste service even the function. So make an alternative way. One will say the chief administrator, these are the professional head of the councils. You involve the Minister of Finance for money to play and over for money to them. Is that bad? You say you don't want to participate. Why now you only complain to World Bank? No, not just get the convention on this. Why? You say you don't have to be part of the process. Why now you only complain to government World Bank? When it comes to accountability, not to account the old. That the one we did at that period of time. Then they say, account for this also money to you. How do I manage this fund? So I don't think say there is a need for them for only complain at World Bank. But me just want to appeal to them say, the door open for them in terms of engagement, not going to understand yourself, political party, one must get a kind of exchange there. But it will reach at a point where we will understand ourselves, we'll get a clear conversation and chat the way forward and move. Yeah.
This morning, you sound a bit different from the last time we'll talk to you. Now you they appeal to the APC councillor them and the mayor them for go back to work, and you even say una the plan for pay a working visit to the APC for let them see reasons say una all for work together. But why una not be don't consider this before now? After una don't go ahead and appoint leaders them for una cancel or them now all the local council and now una want for extend the olive branch to the APC. Why?
I go always correct you back in this again. Not to we appoint a man. This is not a decision made by themselves as a councillor. All of the streets. Not to we go appoint a for lead. These are councillors that we sit down within themselves say, we get a potential leader, councillor among themselves, you lead we. Not so we like so we can't impose can't lead. Not get this clear.
Well, you
not
see
so we
the
can say
you see the letter will come out from the local government ministry recently.
Before I privy to the letter.
You read them, you understand them properly.
I say I privy to the letter.
All right, go ahead.
So again, like I said, Khadija, we all in this country will work day. This country, no one not get power passing company in this country. Yeah. We all equal to ourselves in this country. Yeah. Salon big pass all man. So me, that kind of olive branch, what we SLPP do for the 11th of APC, will not create any problem for them. Where we follow the law, the channel of the law, we explain that the same thing I'd expect say the APC will do to we. We tell you say make reference to waiting the form this current president do. He won an election, at the end of the Supreme Court overturned the decision, say no, you know, win the election. He don't create fights, he don't say this. He got the focus. He travel go to UK, further in his study, and come back. Even as that again, when Ebola came to this country, he left what to do in the UK, he go pay cost, he called to President Kuma. President Kuma provide his necessary support to them. He travel across this country and preach the word of Ebola. So it's the same thing. The APC had expected the same thing for support President Bio. When it comes to election, when the election will come, you see, one way that makes me, the fact say, we got people that within the APC, we don't travel extensively across the world. Then see how election, how them politics they play, global politics they play. When it comes to politics time, the politics. But when it comes to development, not work on development things. We all human, we are not perfect, as I say, Mibere Khadija. We can go one way, don't like what the APC do. But I don't know you like saying like something tension. Like one for put in the different, and what the president but no. Wait a while for emphasize that the fact say the Bond districts are one of the tolerance districts. As we speak, we get a council on APC. They been go stop at it? No. They been go at it? No. Because the law say all political parties get office and all parts of the districts, all the country. Nobody never stop there. APC forget the right for go and and Bond. SLPP forget the free right to go and Makini, Karine. So we for look at ourselves, no raise this kind of tension there. Why we for raise the tension? Why? Why we for raise this kind of tension? So we believe say, but the current dispensation, we are making progress for ensure say we deliver for the people of Bond. That made the president say, we will not forget this party. The kind of investment don't count at this part of this country. We will not forget the party. People put it in a different context. Again, the brother this morning said how the office are not functional. While I know say, under the leadership of Sergeant Mbatilo Songa, all of the parties in the district, they can be functional. This will go up so now Bond. Now to speak, the current chief minister they can provide about 20 computers. The president of your family commitment for children, they provide 24-hour internet service at the building so that community people will get access to use the lab, the library at the place. We not just put ourselves because just party office. We also get a library. We also get a library. And the party secretary we open to the community. If you can't do research, especially for the nurses, the nurse away the nurse away in other parts of the country. So they never go do the research, go do the assignment there. So not to that kind of party officer have ever known for a
Robert, online facility and the way they talk about, so are they coming from personal resources or from the taxpayers' money?
Not taxpayer money. These are personal resources. These are personal support contribution for people that will believe on the SLPP. People that will get believe say yes, that the only SLPP going to give a power for development. People will love the SLPP, and then they got this. Okay, I will donate this. I can pledge this. I can support this. So they don't get a commitment on that day. So you don't get any nasty for do the tax money. Even the one who the Billy Party office, it's are different people, private people. These are private people that come together supporting each other party because they believe on the SLPP.
So at this time where so many people they complain about basic service delivery, even the lights now they get worse as the day they go. What are the priorities of the SLPP? Building party offices or on another thing so now for channel they on a support and they to see them where community people them really want instead of building party offices?
First of all, by providing internet service of great life in another party, the people that need them. Because one, we get nursing school in that party. They need for do. First of all, you know, say that part of the country, they don't get more facility per se. So if the SLPP don't go put that kind of edifice, get a library where access to everybody.
Is that what the people want in Bonds right now, a party office?
No, people that want the infrastructure, what work they got it. They can't build the university they back again at the place they support the camp. Not a progressive they want to go. Even the lights, even the water, they can't construct a dam with Salwako. That's what the people they want. When they can't get massive infrastructure and water facility, now Bonds, through Salwako, where government they can support. So any people they need. They also need internet facility at the district. For that the people that the kid that the nurse school go get access for good research work, the assignments there. I think so we are making progress anyway.
Robert, you convince up to this morning you convinced the SLPP government don't do enough for Leona retain power after the 2028 elections.
You say convince, what do you mean convince? Not say convince. Convince not there. I want to tell you, say, as a party, we don't make tremendous stride. As a party, we don't make progress in terms of development. As a party, we don't have a commitment for ensure say we provide responsible income for the people of this country. As a party, we want to ensure say we want to create the enabling environment for everybody in this country. As a party, we also ensure say we create the kind of opportunity for the private investment that we can to see a lot of private investment they go on all across the board. So we believe say yes. We, the people, when it comes to 2020 election, the people give us another chance.
You believe, say, with all them things here where you don't outline so this morning, Robert, as the deputy chairman for the SLPP, the people then will really vote for now 2028. If yes, waiting at the message when I get for Kergo, because a lot of people believe, say, the SLPP no get message for tell the people of Sierra Leone.
We get a compelling message. We get a compelling message. What they give the people them? It's very simple. Pastor, if you didn't Jupiter or also you didn't this country, they see the progressive government it go. You will not say yes, we get a compelling message, and then the people give us another chance.
What's in this compelling message? Because citizens and they grumble about the hardship in the country. Citizens and they grumble about what pipe-borne water when not there in the country, especially the capital city. Citizens and they complain about blackouts. I sure say you have the experience the serious blackout right now in the country. Citizens and they complain about the high cost of living, the exchange rate, a whole lot of things that they happen right now.
Khadija, which I want to see that the fact see. All of you understand this thing. Salon, that we don't shy for the fact that there are challenges. There are challenges across. Salon not only the only country where they face with challenges. The other countries also they make challenges. But as a government, we ensure we make sure we do the needful for the people of this country. We know how much of the virus, how it don't go down. This government was okay. And when he talks something, he do it. First of this April, this month, he said they increase the minimum wage to 1,200,000. It don't come to effect. So we know say as a country we get challenged. We get challenges them. But we ensure say we provide responsible income for the people. You got the Munafa project. We ensure say we provide money for market women them. Right? Look at the infrastructure where they come. Look at the health facility they don't build across the country. Huh? So I think look at the free quality education. Huh? Look at the infrastructure development project they want to do. So Khadija, maybe we get a clear scorecard in terms of the progressive government of the country. We see how the private sector can invest. We see how much government on there for the school picking them. You see how much people don't get to nurses them. So all of you know say we don't shout the fact say everything okay, no.
All right.
There are challenges, but I want for let me don't arrest a show say we get a compelling message. When you get to election 2028, the people will give us another chance.
All right.
Thank you very much, Robert Condema. Now that assurance they will go left you this morning. We go to continue. Forget your hope say the next time you go Canada Studios for can talk about some of the issues them way they happen inside on a party, the Sierra Leone People's Party. Well, now they end this edition of the Breakfast Show this morning. Many thanks to the entire production team and Una Sef who don't join me this morning. Mina Khadija Bangura say have a good day.
All right. Well, till we meet again, Mabel Kabada say get yourself a wonderful Wednesday and goodbye.
Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Right Move Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
It's Labor Day. After all the grind, stress, and queries at the office, it's time to ease your brain, laugh out loud, and feel like the CEO. Live with Kindo and my hustle will make sense on Labor Day, Friday, May 1st, 2026. Venue, prestigious Pintumani Hotel, 7 p.m. Ticket prices: Kindo, 500 millions. Answer, 1,000 millions. I mean, table for 4, 10,000 millions. Adil, table for 8, 20,000 millions. You don't buy yourself plenty. Now come and laugh. No excuse. Media partner Liberty Online TV and cooked by Eminence Africa.
I say it don't make sense. I don't make sense.
Wise men bank with UBA.
Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE Regional Office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfc-sarah-leon@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, unlocking young talent and shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
I'm a bad number 9. I did dribble, I did dive.
Kalon's Design, they present the king of comedy, the funniest man at salon, comedian faculty. This is the big show where everybody they wait for. The event go happen na Radisson Blue Mami Yoko Hotel na Aberdeen this year, April 10, and they start 7 o'clock sharp. This year your event gets special title. We call them the DNA edition. It go loud, it go sweet, it go full of serious laugh. Ticket and day for sale as follows: diploma 200 leones, degree 500 leones, masters 1,000 leones, PhD na by donation. If you are laugh, so tell you belly arts, no miss this one. This them now we sponsor. For sponsorship and more information, call now and make your own brand join this unforgettable night with comedian Faculty. See you on the 10th of April.
Freetown City Council Public Notice Enforcement of Frontage Cleanliness. The Freetown City Council FCC has observed with serious concern that many owners and occupiers of buildings within the municipality of Freetown continue to neglect the cleaning and maintenance of their frontages, premises, and private drainage systems. In several instances where cleaning is attempted, waste is left piled near drainages, creating an unsightly, unhealthy, and environmentally hazardous condition. Part 3 of the Freetown City Council Solid Liquid Waste and Collection Bylaws 2024, Clause 8, subsection 1A clearly states, an owner or occupier shall maintain and keep clean his frontage, premises, and private drainage systems. Clause 8, subsection 2 further provides that an owner or occupier who contravenes sub-relegations 1 commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 5,000 new leons, or to imprisonment for not exceeding 6 months, or to both fine or imprisonment. The Freetown City Council hereby informs the public that full enforcement of the city bylaws has commenced. The FCC Metropolitan Police have been deployed across the municipality to monitor compliance, conduct routine patrols, and document violations. Any individual, business, or institution found contravening the above provisions will face immediate penalties, including fines not exceeding 5,000 new leons, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months, or both fine and imprisonment as provided by law. A clean city is not only a legal obligation, it is a shared responsibility. When residents fail to maintain their frontages or misuse public spaces, the entire city suffers the consequences. FCC therefore urges all residents, businesses, and institutions to cooperate fully and maintain their surroundings. A clean city begins with you. Maintain your frontage, dispose your waste properly, respect public spaces, and obey the law.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.